In the ancient kingdom of Eldoria, where mountains scraped the heavens and stars shimmered like watchful eyes, a forgotten legend was about to awaken. Her name was Aelira, born with silver-white hair, glowing blue eyes, and a strange calmness that made even the wind pause to listen. Though she lived a quiet life in a secluded village, everyone whispered that something celestial lived within her. As a child, Aelira often stood beneath the night sky, speaking softly as though the stars themselves could hear her. The villagers watched from afar, unsure if she was blessed or cursed. One night, a low humming echoed from the sky, gentle, distant, and yet impossibly familiar. A narrow ray of starlight warmed her cheek, whispering her name as if carried by a cosmic breeze. Drawn by a force she couldn't explain, Aelira followed the shimmering path into the forest. The trees glowed with faint silver light, bending slightly as though guiding her onward. She stepped into a clearing where the sky opened wider, pouring radiance upon the earth. Suddenly, a streak of starlight broke free from the heavens, falling, swirling, then hovering before her. Her fingers trembled as she reached toward the floating light, feeling warmth instead of fear. A gentle voice echoed from the luminescent orb, "Aelira, child of the constellations." Aelira staggered backward, stunned that the stars she once whispered to were now whispering back. The orb continued, "A darkness rises. Only the one who speaks our language may save Eldoria." Though fear tugged at her heart, Aelira lifted her chin. "Tell me what I must do." The orb dissolved into glowing dust, wrapping around her staff and igniting the small star at its tip. Light ran across her robe, illuminating the silver star pattern stitched into the fabric. A trail of shimmering dust formed before her, leading toward the mountains of Eldoria. Aelira breathed deeply, stepped forward, and embraced the path destiny laid before her. She traveled through moonlit meadows, each blade of grass sparkling under her glow. Gentle creatures emerged, bowing instinctively to the starlight she carried. At a silver river, the water formed ripples shaped like constellations. The floating star atop her staff pulsed softly, urging her forward. But in the distant hills, shadows twisted unnaturally, slithering like living smoke. Aelira's step slowed. Even the wind carried a warning. The shadows hissed her name, mocking the purity of her light. But with resolve in her heart, she lifted her staff, letting the star shine brighter. The darkness rushed toward her, clawing at the air like broken spirits. With a swirl of her hand, she summoned a barrier of shimmering starlight. Light collided with shadow, filling the night with violent bursts of energy. Despite the force, Aelira planted her feet firmly, refusing to be moved. She whispered a celestial phrase, and the star atop her staff pulsed like a heartbeat. The darkness shattered into silver dust, carried away by the wind. Exhausted, she dropped to one knee, gasping beneath the fading glow. Soft voices drifted down. "Rise, Aelira, your journey has only begun." She stood and continued upward into the narrow ancient mountain pass. Strange star symbols glowed faintly on the cliffs, lighting her way. The wind grew fierce, pushing against her, testing her strength. But she pressed forward, shielding her face and walking into the storm. Dark clouds spiraled overhead, crackling with corrupt energy. She paused, sensing a powerful presence hidden in the storm. The ground trembled as if awakening from centuries of slumber. A crack opened in the sky, black, jagged, dripping shadow. A massive shadow being crawled through the tear, its form swirling like smoke and nightmares. Aelira steadied her staff, refusing to let fear claim her. Its voice rumbled, "Child of the stars, you were never meant to rise. I was born to protect Eldoria. You will not pass." The monster lunged, claws slicing through the air with devastating force. Aelira spun, blocking the strike with a blazing arc of light. Light and darkness collided, sending shockwaves across the mountains. The force threw her backward, but she regained her footing. She closed her eyes and whispered a celestial invocation, calling upon the constellations. Lights materialized overhead, forming ancient star patterns. Beams of pure starlight poured into her staff, empowering it beyond mortal limits. Her entire body glowed like a living star. Roaring, the shadow entity lunged once more. Aelira slammed her staff into the ground, releasing a violent wave of star energy. The creature's form cracked like glass, pieces of shadow breaking away. With a final cry, she summoned a burst of brilliance that tore the darkness apart. The sky calmed, and a soft peace settled over the mountains. Aelira fell to her knees, exhausted but victorious. Small stars floated down around her, gently circling her tired form. One star whispered, "You have saved Eldoria, but your destiny is not yet complete." She lifted her gaze, watching dawn spill golden light across the world. Despite the pain, she felt a quiet pride growing within her. The celestial voices whispered blessings of gratitude and protection. She vowed softly, "Wherever darkness rises, I will be there." Aelira descended the mountain path, each step steadier than the last. The small star atop her staff flickered gently like a heartbeat. The trees swayed with a soft glow as if grateful she had survived. The silver river sparkled again, freed from the dark corruption. In the distance, her village came into view, peaceful and safe. The villagers approached slowly, awe replacing their former fear. For the first time, she allowed herself a true, gentle smile. One elder whispered, "You are the guardian we never knew we had." That evening, she stood alone under the stars once more. The constellations shimmered brightly, glowing as if winking at her. She whispered, "Thank you for choosing me." The stars answered with brilliant light, sealing her place as the woman who spoke to the stars of Eldoria.